Welcome.
Good.
I don't know what you normally say. Welcome to the series.
Welcome to another episode of
Not the News Kid, not the newsroom.
Good.
I am Steven. We have Christopher.
I am Steven. Yes, Christopher. This is the series on Not Just Another Geek Podcast Network. We are going to do, this is episode 7. We did the auxiliary episode. It has been posted, and it's on Sean Connery, his life. And we went over 2 non-canon bonds. We did Never Say Never Again.
And The Rock.
One of them is very good, and one is not so much good. So go over, watch that.
Yeah.
But let's get into episode 7 of this series, Arrested Development, entitled In God We Trust. Aired on December 21st in 2003. Directed by Joe Russo, again, of
the Russo
Brothers, Captain America and such. Okay, why don't you go over
the synopsis?
Synopsis is.
Wait. Wait, isn't this one where, like, he does the show with, they're, like, supposed to do the show with Buster and, like...
The live painting?
Yeah.
They try to get their father out of jail to do this tradition they do called live paintings, where they do the famous Sistine Chapel with God touching Eve. I forget the name of it. I apologize for you art people out there. And it centers around Buster not wanting to do that anymore because of the small piece he refers it to, I think.
No, and he doesn't want to...
And he doesn't want to do... Yeah, he wants to go to Lucille, too, and not upset his mother.
Yeah.
They try to get a new lawyer because the one they have stinks.
And they want a new one because don't they also think that Lucille's sleeping with him?
Yes.
But then they find out later on, the new one they get, she was sleeping with him.
She's dating. Yeah. And then she didn't think George would be let out, but he was, so they asked him to hire the lawyer in this. It's very funny. He takes everything. He's almost like Drax in a way, where he takes everything very literally. Very, very funny. He's in a lot of stuff. He's a very big comedic actor. Like, he's one of those actors you kind of know when you see him. So what did you think of this episode?
I thought it was funny. These are getting better and better. I like the scene where it's like at the very end of the live painting, kind of. No, near the beginning, when George Michael Sr. tries to run away. And you see Job on his little, like, scooter.
Mm-hmm.
They end up chasing after him when Michael also chases after him, and then the cop jumps on him, right?
That's till the end, yeah.
But George Michael wasn't the only problem with the painting.
Where is God? There is no God.
There goes my credit card payment.
Dad? Dad? Hey! Dad! Excuse me? Dad! Hey! Dad, get back here! No, I'm not going back! Dad! Come here! Dad!
Michael! I'm on to you! Spanish lessons! The lawyer! If you're heading for Portugal, it's due south!
What? No, it isn't! Dad, you're not gonna outrun me in that dress!
Michael,
Come on, let's go!
Dad.
For God's sakes, I'm not even
Dad, are you going
God.
too?
No one is...
I have some notes here. It's not cool to go after your brother's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Never cool.
Never... I feel like there's some history there.
Never cool. When it was Lucille who says, "Go on, do something." Oh no! So the current lawyer is in his own troubles with his secretary by calling him gay, and there's a part where he's about to say something, and his secretary goes, "Go ahead, say something. I'm redoing my kitchen," because he just won a big lawsuit against him.
I am not a girl, you bow-tie.
Go on, call me something. I'm redoing my kitchen.
That's it!
I just wrote down that has a thing for calling people homo.
Yeah.
That's what he just keeps saying.
Well, most homosexuals who are closeted have that. Angry naps. I put that down. That's pretty funny. She had an angry nap.
And so because Buster doesn't want to do the live painting, he wants to give it. Tobias wants it.
Yeah, because it's a full like body suit that makes it look ripped.
And then when Tobias realized he would have to be nude, he wants to give it to George Michael Jr., right?
Just George Michael.
George Michael. And then he wears a bodysuit around to try and impress his cousin.
Yeah.
Because incest is still going on.
And it's never-nude. This
Yeah.
is the first time we see...
Not the first time.
Well, it's not the first time we see it, but it's the first time it's mentioned that Tobias is a never-nude.
Oh, and this is also the episode where... Is it? Oh, no, I don't think so. Never mind, forget me.
The look on Job's face when Tobias reached over to touch George Michael. There's a look on Job's face that is just freaking hilarious. This was the first episode not to use on the next Arrested Development at the end.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
You have any other things? I have some facts there.
No, not really.
Did you notice that?
Oh wait, no, this is the episode. I am right. Their mother, George Michael, and his sister, what's her name? Lindsay.
Yeah, Lindsay.
They're finally getting along.
Yes.
But then the mother starts like telling them lies, which then they turn against each other.
Yeah.
Then they realize that she's trying to turn them against each other, and then they fall for it again.
Yeah.
So, I just kind of wrote, hate seeing them get along.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I like...
No, the mother hates seeing them
Oh,
get
yeah,
along.
yeah.
So she's like,
So, did Marta look any different to you? Say yes.
no, she didn't.
Taking the role over
Oh, God.
from Leonora Valari, sorry if I'm pronouncing it, Patricia Velzquez, appears for the first time as Marta. The fans and the cast refer to her as Marta 2.0, and then in interviews, some cast members have indicated that she was the favorite of the two Martas. So,
Did they say why they changed?
Nope. Just said they changed it.
Okay.
So there's that and this as well. Great, solid episode.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites when George Michael is running and they say, what is it? There is no God.
No.
He's running because they open the painting and he's supposed to be God and he's not there.
It's the scene when they're all end up chasing George.
Yeah, I'll put the scene in now.
Here.
But yeah, it's a very funny scene. This is one of my favorite episodes, I think, of the first season.
Yeah.
I give it a solid 4.5.
Yeah, I go with
Almost
that.
a perfect episode. I really can't think of anything that doesn't make it a perfect episode, so maybe a 5 even.
I'll give it 4.5. I don't know.
It moved. It had comedy beats all throughout. I think maybe the part when they're drinking and getting along and talking is kind of, but you need that to build up things.
Yeah, you need to build the characters.
So
I also I already know the big twist in the end with George Michael Sr. in jail. How it's not actually him, isn't it? Like his twin brother or something.
Well,
I thought
he does have a twin brother, but
he comes in later in the seasons. But I must be thinking wrong with the later episodes that I'm thinking about.
Well, there is that does happen later in the season.
So I'm probably just thinking of that one episode. That one.
Yeah, we got what season it happens in, but yeah. So you think 4.5?
Yeah.
I don't want to give it a solid.
Because I feel like if we give it a solid 5 now.
Well, it's what it is. Like it is what it is. It's a great episode. Maybe a 4.75. Yeah, 4.5. I'll give it a 4.5. But definitely one of my favorite episodes of this season.
Yeah, it's getting there. To
it's there. It's there now.
Well,
I think it's there.
It's getting there to like consistently starting to maybe be 5-star episodes.
Okay, yeah. It's finding its groove.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, let's go over Diamonds Are Forever.
You give the synopsis because I have.
I actually kind of forget what this one is.
No, because we were watching this together and we both looked at each other like maybe halfway through the movie and we're like, "What the hell is happening?"
Yeah, we watched it like we were taking notes.
We were paying attention the whole time.
Look how many pages of notes I have. I have 2 pages of notes, and I still kind of don't know what happened.
I just know there's creepy people.
So
there's a racist part
so
in the movie.
What I can say is, Spectre's back.
Yeah.
I always call it Dr. Evil, but Blofeld is back as well. The cat, it opens with him saying something about diamonds, and the cat has a diamond. The white cat has diamonds on its necklace.
It's basically, well, it actually opens up with him killing Blofeld because they're
that's right.
They're cloning people basically.
Yeah, he's cloning himself. Oh no, he's making other people look like him. I don't think they're cloning.
But the whole point of getting the diamonds is because they want to launch a satellite.
Yeah,
which was encrusted with diamonds to do something.
Yeah,
it's very confusing.
I should have brought up the wiki, but we don't do that here.
I know you don't really like this one. I thought it was okay. Like, it's not the worst one for me.
I said good. I said, this is my notes. Good opening scenes of Bond out for revenge.
Yeah.
Him just killing fools.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Because this is his first one back, don't forget, from George Lazenby's On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
This is his last book.
There was a nice gun gadget in there as well.
Oh, yeah.
And then I put Blofeld dead. Because he killed him, like he said, he kills him straight off.
He covers him in some type of foam.
Yeah.
But we assumed he was dead because it killed the first guy he did it to.
Yeah, but he wasn't the real Blofeld.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
And then they cut to the credits, which, let's talk about the song. Let's finally talk about the song.
I gave it an 8 out of 10.
You gave that song an 8 out of 10?
I liked it.
Meh is what I put. So that's either like a 5 or a 6. Meh.
I mean, it's not like something, it's not like something I'd put in my playlist. Like, I have the Skyfall song in my playlist because I enjoy that song a lot. This isn't something I'd, like, put in my playlist, but if I had, like, YouTube...
So would you put it in your playlist?
Yep. If YouTube gave me, like, random songs based off what I listen to and this came up, I don't think I would skip it.
Okay. Smuggling... here's maybe a plot point. Smuggling diamonds for sale to the dentist to resell.
Oh, so they put it in a bear. Well, no, okay. There's a whole scene where, like, some guy, he kills a guy, acts like him, puts him in the crematory, but the diamonds are in his body.
Yeah.
So when they cremate him,
that's
they put...
further on, though. That's not this right now.
I know, but
this
plot is so confusing.
Let's just go, because I have it right now. Then Mr. Kidd, we're introduced to Mr. Kidd and Mr. Wind, who are homosexual... bad guy, I don't know, henchman, basically.
Yeah. I asked you if it was Billy the Kid. I don't think it is.
No, it's Mr. Kidd and Mr. Wind.
And I think you messed up in the last episode. I think this Felix is the one you like.
No, I like this.
It was the other one? Okay.
This Felix is good too, but I like the other one as well. I like the other one more than this one, but this one's fine. And then they kill the dentist who's selling the diamonds because they just want to take the diamonds and not give him money. Nuns are evil already, is what I put, because the nun is also trying to resell the diamonds.
Oh, and also, I think it's at the beginning, like near the beginning, he kills some guy, they're both going to the same... Bond goes to one lady's room, right, to talk about the diamonds.
Yes.
He leaves, he sees another guy going in, so he goes in, they fight, Bond kills that guy, and puts the Bond license on that guy. So the lady thinks that Bond is dead and that he's not Bond until later on when she finds out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This confused me because it was very like jump cutty. I feel like
it wasn't
scenes a lot.
The through line is very all over the place in this one for sure.
There's a scene I would like to talk about.
Well, let's when we get to it, we'll get to it. Yeah,
okay.
This is where I'm going. Circus is getting a lot of free publicity, I said in this one. Also hurts. This is the first time I saw advertising in a Bond movie. Like, I noticed it. Aston Martin and all that kind of stuff.
But they put this up front in your face. It's in
very
your
much.
Face.
Very old school Vegas, too. Not like new school Vegas. Yeah. But go ahead and talk about your...
They go to the casino.
Mm-hmm.
And... there's a show that the lady goes in with her bear that have the diamonds in it.
Yeah, okay.
And there's a black lady in a cage on the stage, and then smoke comes out, and then it switches to a gorilla. I was like,
that's not hold up well.
I was like, that is not okay.
No, that does not hold up. And this kid's watching it.
Yeah, it's a kid's show.
It's very. It's supposed to be like camping, that kind of thing, but
it did not come across.
It is very
well.
icky now.
Yeah.
Some of these Bonds are very icky. Like, yes, he's a misogynist, and that's like his kind of thing in the early ones, and that's just that's.
You have to think about when it was made.
Right. This thing was. I don't want to even say okay. It was tolerated back then.
It was less unaccepted.
I guess it's just tolerated.
Yeah.
Then I put then they get to chasing him, and they go through like. They go to Slumber Inc. and they're like looking around, and then they have a chase.
Yeah.
And
well, they have a car chase around Las Vegas.
Yeah, and they go through like a fake moon landing.
I honestly liked that was when he's in the when he sneaks into that facility.
Yeah, Slumber Inc., right?
No, I'm talking about when they leave the casino and he's being chased around Las Vegas.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I honestly liked that scene.
I thought that's a good chase. Yeah,
he basically leads the cops around.
The action in this is fine.
It's good. He just doesn't seem into it.
The action is fine. The story is all over the place.
Yeah.
I know bits and pieces. Granted, we watched it like a week ago. Yeah. Usually we watch these pretty much right away.
Yeah, and then.
But I can recite Ratatouille and WALL-E to you right now, which will be coming up in the next couple of weeks on not just another Disney podcast. The series.
He's long.
But then we find out Blofeld is alive, and then we go to because he's keeping some rich guy hostage.
Yes.
And he's like. Using his voice to buy land and stuff so he can build his rocket and launch it through his company. So that I got.
Yeah.
The story kind of starts to come together there. And so Bond goes to rescue the guy, but he gets into a fight with two hench ladies called Bambi and Thumper.
Yeah.
And I put Bambi and Thumper kick ass because they were awesome.
Yeah, they were good.
The great fight scene there.
I would like to point out a scene that was earlier before that. I think they're taking they're on a boat, or it cuts to a shot of people on a boat on a tour, and then it kind of is like she's like, oh, if you look to your left, you'll see blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But when you look to your left, there's somebody there's people
dead.
drowning people.
Yeah.
So I wrote down my notes. Now, if you look to your left, you'll see a dead woman, and on your right, the city.
Every time there's a cliff. Someone gets thrown off a cliff, there's a pool on the bottom for some reason all of a sudden. This happened in like 2 different Bond movies.
Yeah.
And we're like that's a thing, I guess.
Weird.
Then I put why is there a satellite? And then what a look on Mr. Kidd when his hand was up his balls, the look of joy. This is I think toward the end.
Yeah.
So okay, they
this ending was funny.
They foil the missile launch with the new Felix, and then they go on the boat.
They go on a cruise. Him and the lady that's been with him all the time.
And they get Mr. Wind and Mr. Kidd to come in, and they're serving him. Yeah, they're serving him the dinner, and they put a bomb underneath a cake or something, and then there's a fight, and then Bond puts his hand there's a wedgie.
Oh yeah, He puts the bomb. I think that he has the guy bite the bomb or something. He takes his hand and pulls him under his leg and then flips him over the boat. And then he just blows to pieces.
Yeah. So. But there's a point where Bond is either pulling up on him and there's a look of joy.
Oh yeah.
On his face. It's just weird.
It's a weird movie.
It's weird.
They tried. I understand where they were going with it, but it wasn't executed correctly.
Yeah, let's go over ratings.
I put it 4.5. Oh yeah,
4.5?
At the time I really did like this movie.
Oh.
But now
you can like it.
I know, now that we're talking about it, it's about a 3.5. It's probably gonna be 4th or 5th on my list.
This is a 2 for me, and this is dead last on my list. I mean it's not good.
I think the scenes I did like that gave it that were that chase scene. He didn't seem like he was out of Bond yet. He seemed like he wanted to stay as Bond but not do the movies.
I guess it's just it's sad that it ended his official Bond run ended with this. Even you can see on Never Say Never Again auxiliary episode, that one wasn't that great either. I mean, and if you think The Rock as a Bond movie in some way, I think then it ended on a good note.
Yes.
But if you're just thinking like traditional Bond movies in canon, this is not a good.
Not it.
This is not a way to end a Bond.
Yeah.
But rest in peace, Sean Connery.
I want to start watching more of his movies.
Yeah, we can watch them. Follow us on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. Kristen's doing a good job posting stuff. If you have stories or anything you want us to go over, let us know at Not Just Another Geek Podcast at gmail.com. If you're only listening to YouTube, not the audio, Commissioner and what?
Our next Bond movie, there's also another thing I want to talk about super quick. Our next Bond movie is Live and Let Die.
Yep.
Which starts the Roger Moore.
Yep.
And it hasn't been confirmed, but we're getting more things about how there may be a female Bond as after Daniel
It's been
Craig.
out there already.
But it's still not confirmed, but pictures have come out with her standing.
Well, she's in the trailer.
Yeah, but no, she's not like Bond yet. People are thinking she's.
Well, she's a 00.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
We'll
Just
see
have
how
to
it
wait.
plays
We'll have to
out.
wait till next year. It's fine. Commissioner and Dustin and I.
Did you lose a bet?
No.
No.
I'm doing an audio-only podcast over there. So go over there and follow us there. So lots of stuff going on. Appreciate you following and subscribing. Clicking on that button, wherever the subscribe button is at the bottom on the end tag.
That's pointing up.
Yeah, it's on the
on
end
the
tag at the bottom.
And
below in the things.
remember,
Comments.
turn on post notifications to get notified every time we upload a video.
Sure. Okay.
That's a little bell icon.
Say your thing.
Always remember to drink your martini shaken, not stirred.
Good night, Canada.